स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। Let us spend a few minutes in silence, in prayer. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful Spirit. Let us offer our salutations, pranams to Sri Ramakrishna, Mother Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda, and all great teachers, all great sages, saints, including Adi Shankaracharya, whose teachings we have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. As you inhale and exhale, think of positive vibrations, peaceful vibrations, pure vibrations, strong vibrations entering into your mind and body. These vibrations will destroy all the impurities, restlessness, negativity, etc. Slowly, peacefully, gently breathe out positive, peaceful and other vibrations. Beyond the Annamaya Kosha, the body, the Pranamaya Kosha, the energy, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha. Deep inside is the Anandamaya Kosha. These are just coverings over the Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, Ananda Atma. Let us send positive, peaceful, pure, healthy thoughts to all people in the east, west, north, south, everywhere, to the entire nature. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om. Pancha Shanti Mantras chanting. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Gananam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe. Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmana Brahmanaspata Shrunvannotibhissidhasadanam Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha, Shanno Bhavatvaryama, Shanna Indro Bruhaspatihi, Shanno Vishnurukramaha. Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ratam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tadvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishwarupaha छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजम् शन्नो अस्तुर्द्विपदे शञ्चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ वाङ्मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठिता आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य मआणीस्तः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासि अनेनाधीते नाहोरात्रान् सन्ददामृतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवत्ववतु मामवतु वक्तारमवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ Let us chant 13, 14 and 15 mantras, Ishavasya Upanishad, 13, 14 and 15. Anyadevahu Sambhavat. Anyadevahu Sambhavat. Anyadahurasambhavat iti shushrumadhiranam yenastadvichachakshire sambhutincha vinashancha यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः विनाशेन मृत्युं तीर्त्वा सम्भूत्यामृतमश्नुते हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण satyasyapi hitam mukham tattvam pushanna pavrana satyadharmaya drishtaye Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. We were reading Practical Vedanta lectures of Swami Vivekananda, dealing with the application of Upanishads in daily life. So, we will read that one paragraph and then proceed forward. Swamiji speaks about a powerful ideal which the world requires, so that superstitions and other things will be destroyed, weakness will be destroyed. So he says here, Practical Vedanta first lecture, let the world resound with this ideal and let superstitions vanish. Tell it to men who are weak and persist in telling it. You are the pure one. Awake and arise, O mighty one. This sleep does not become you. Awake and arise, it does not befit you. Think not that you are weak and miserable. Almighty, arise and awake and manifest your own nature. It's not fitting that you think yourself a sinner. It is not fitting that you think yourself weak. Say that to the world. Say it to yourselves. And see what a practical result comes. See how with an electric flash everything is manifested, how everything is changed. Tell that to mankind and show them their power. Then we shall learn how to apply it in our daily lives. So the whole mission of Swamiji was for spreading this message and make people realize of their infinite potentiality, of their inherent divinity, and apply it in daily life. That is the purpose. He didn't want these Vedantic truths, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita and other Prasthanatraya to remain only in matas, only with pandits, so that others will not get benefit and these people think only of their moksha. Swamiji broke that barrier once he crossed the 7 seas and went to America. Then he continues, to be able to use what we call viveka, discrimination, to learn how in every moment of our lives, in every one of our actions, to discriminate between what is right and wrong, true and false, we shall have to know the test of truth, which is purity or oneness. Everything that makes for oneness is truth. Love is truth, hatred is false, because hatred makes for multiplicity. It is hatred that separates man from man. Therefore, it is wrong and false. It is a disintegrating power. It separates and destroys. Love binds, love makes for that oneness. You become one, the mother with the child, families with the city, the whole world becomes one with the animals. For love is existence, God Himself. And all this is the manifestation of that one love, more or less expressed. The difference is only in degree, but it is the manifestation of that one love throughout. Therefore, in all our actions, we have to judge whether it is making for diversity or for ekatvam, oneness. If for diversity, bahutvam, we have to give it up, but if it makes for oneness, we are sure it is good. So with our thoughts, we have to decide whether they make for disintegration, multiplicity, or for oneness, binding soul to soul, bringing one influence to bear. If they do this, we will take them up. and if not, we will throw them off as criminal. The whole idea of ethics, dharma, is that it does not depend on anything unknowable. It does not teach anything unknown. It is through the self that you know anything. I see the chair, but to see the chair, I have first to perceive myself and then the chair. It is in and through the self that the chair is perceived. It is in and through the self that you are known to me. The whole world is known to me. Therefore, to say that this self is unknown is sheer nonsense. Take off the self, the whole universe vanishes. In and through the self, all knowledge comes. Therefore, it is the best known of all. It is yourself, that which you call I. You may wonder how this I of me can be the I of you. You may wonder how this limited I can be the unlimited infinite, but it is so. The limited is a mere fiction. The infinite has been covered up, as it were, and a little of it is manifesting as the I. Limitation can never come upon the unlimited. It is a fiction. The self is known, therefore, to every one of us, man, woman, or child, even to animals. Without knowing him, we can neither live nor move, nor have our being. Without knowing this Lord of all, we cannot breathe or live a second. The God of the Vedanta is the most known of all and is not the outcome of imagination. So, 2 paragraphs is almost what we will be discussing today. Sambhuti, Asambhuti, Samuchaya. Upasana Paddhati. Upasana of the unmanifested and Upasana of the manifested. Vyakta, Avyakta. That is called in the Upanishad as Sambhuti, Asambhuti. These are the Vedic terms used at that time. So, Swamiji, this point here, please remember, keep it in mind when we go into the main mantra. Take off the self, whole universe vanishes. In and through the self, all knowledge comes. It is the best known of all. It is yourself, that which you call I. You may wonder how this I of me can be the I of you. You may wonder how this limited I can become the unlimited infinite. The limited is a mere fiction. The infinite has been covered up, as it were. That is the 15th mantra, which we just now chanted. The infinite has been covered up, and a little of it is manifesting as the I. So, that limitation should go. At present, the truth is hidden from us. What makes the truth hidden? Ignorance, avivekam, the sense of I and mine. That is clouding the whole truth. That comes under the 15th mantra. Now we shall come into the 14th mantra of the Ishavasya Upanishad. Please open 14th mantra. Yes. Sambhutincha vinashancha yastadvedo bhayagam saha vinashena mrutyum tirtva sambhutya amrutamashnute. Has to be added there. Amrutamashnute. Previous sloka or mantra, each has got its own benefits, its own results. Anyadevahuhu sambhavat anyadat hura sambhavat. For sambhuti, one kind of benefits. For asambhuti, different kinds of benefits when you do it separately. But Vedanta doesn't talk about the separateness. It talks about oneness, samuchaya. And the Rishi says here, thus we have heard that the results are different for the unmanifested and the manifested. Thus we have heard as iti shushrumadhiranam yenastat vichachakshire. Now, earlier, last Sunday also I mentioned, Sambhuti, and suddenly he has brought in Vinasham. He has not used the word Asambhuti. So, according to the Sanskrit grammar, and Shankaracharya himself saves us from this confusion, as it were. He says the last word of 13th mantra should be joined together. During the Upanishad Vedic times, they say, it seems, they were not having any breaks. Like 13, 14, 15, we are calling, but it was one full meditation, one full recitation. So now you will understand. Please repeat. Anya devahu sambhavad Anyada hurasambhavat iti shushrumadhiranam yenastadvichachakshire sambhutincha. So 13th without a break should be chanted with 14. Then there is a akara there. That is the usage Shankara himself mentions. And that is, otherwise there is no coherence, there is no matching in the meaning. Because suddenly, all of a sudden, he has brought in the word Vinasha, destruction. And there is no Asambhuti, missing. So Vinasham is Sambhuti, Avinasham is Asambhuti, that which is unmanifested. So the akara from ye, vichachakshire akara in the ending is, then here put the ta into Sambhuti. So first Sambhuti becomes Asambhuti. Vinasham becomes Sambhuti. Am I clear? Sambhuti becomes akara, so Asambhuti, the unmanifested. Vinasham becomes Sambhuti. Cha is Samuchaya, combined. Asambhutincha vinashancha yastad vedo bhayam, together. Meditate together, one after the other, or in a state of process. When you meditate, what happens? Vinashena, from destruction, which is Sambhuti, we will cross over death. Vinashena mrutyum tirtva, go beyond death. And through Asambhuti, we will get what? Amritam. Amritatvam ashnute, we will become immortal. There is no coming and going business here. Cycle of birth and death is destroyed, and we will merge in the higher Prakriti, higher Purusha. So little detail, what exactly is Vinasha, what exactly is Mrityu, and what exactly is immortality. That we will try to understand next few minutes. So the 14th mantra again, detail according to Shankara, because we are following Shankara's commentary. Asambhutincha and Vinashancha, in brackets, Sambhutincha. The sadhaka, the seeker, the upasaka, he follows both. What he follows both? The unmanifest, or called avyakta, which is not yet manifested, translated as unmanifested, or the perishing, both the unmanifest and the manifest, or perishing one, Hiranyagarbha, together. Such a sadhaka, sadhaka here, multiple meanings are there, sadhaka, upasaka, jignasu, vipra, all these are Vedic terminologies. A sadhaka of both Sambhuti and Asambhuti, he overcomes the death by the upasana of the perishing one and attains the immortality of the unperishing one, or unmanifest Prakriti. That is the general translation. Here Shankaracharya says, his commentary, his words, I am quoting, Sambhutincha vinashancha ityatra avarana lopena nirdesho drashtavyaha prakritilaya phalam shruti anurodhat. Sambhutincha vinashancha ityatra avarana lopena nirdesho drashtavyaha Prakritilaya falaha shruti anurodhat. Meaning, in the above mantra, that is the 14th mantra, what is missing there? The missing of the letter A indicates, or it has to be noted, that on the strength of the scriptures, Shankara is referring to the grammar in the Vedic scriptures, which says that its result is dissolution into the unmanifest. So the first word has to be asambhuti and not sambhuti to convey a cogent meaning. That is the Shankara's saving factor. He comes to the rescue. Why Vinasha word is used? Vinasham is what you are seeing, this mortal world, this created world, manifested world of trees and mountains, rivers and the oceans and the planets. All this is manifested. One day, all fellows have to go. They will merge back into its source like a wave which comes. We may call it a high wave, a low wave. A storm comes, a cyclone comes, rains are coming, mountains are there, Himalayas are there, everything is manifested universe, which from the Vedantic point of view is unreal. Only the Atman remains, everything merges. So where does it merge? Asambhuti. It has come from there, it is living separately, so-called Nama Rupa, and again, when the time comes, end of the Kalpa, it has to merge back. So he says, based on the scriptures, I feel the letter A indicates result is dissolution into the unmanifest. Vinasham, it goes back into the unmanifest state. So, but what is this death here? Mrityu, the word used mrityu here. Mrityu is not the normal death that you understand and I understand. It's not the chavu. It's not the maranam. It is nasha of raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, ityadi. That is destroyed. That is one meaning. Raga, dvesha, kama, krodha. You had all our problems. That is merging into the Kalagarpa. It just melts away. How does it melt? Because of the upasana. Because of the sadhana, the power that gets, tapas shakti. Why tapas is so much advocated, so much is taught in the Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita everywhere? Tadditapaha, 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 Taittiriya Upanishad. After creating Brahma coming out of the womb of Mahavishnu there, he heard the word tapaha, tapaha, tapaha. Do tapas, do tapas, do tapas. Then out of that tapas of Brahma, we find all this creation. Brahma is Hiranyagarbha here. So, Ragadvesha Kama Ityadi Nashaha. That is the Mrityu. Then you get a new life. Similarly, it is also mentioned Ahara Shuddhau Sattva Shuddhihi. Sattva Shuddhau Dhruva Smritihi. Smruter Lambhe Sarva Granthinam Vipramokshaha. Once the mind is pure from all these raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, then what happens? Sarva Granthinam Vipramokshaha. That Vipra, meditator, is free from all the Granthis. What are the Granthis? These Shadripu, 6 enemies are the Granthis. And there are others also which come in our life. There is nothing as limited to 6. So the upasana, the sadhana, combination of asambhuti and sambhuti is put here. In the previous shloka, number 11, the Rishi has mentioned the combination or the togetherness of vidya and avidya will give you amritattva. Here, the combination of the sadhana between asambhuti and sambhuti is stamped, ratified. If you do this both together, only immortality. Otherwise, blinding darkness or greater darkness. Because the powers will come and eat you up. Ashtasiddhis will come and so many other name and fame will come and you will be stagnant, you will be stuck up in your sadhana. These are the hindrances, roadblocks for our moksha. So Sambhuti here is a manifested world that we are engaged in, wherein the subject and the object appear as real. And when Upasana on Sambhuti and Asambhuti is combined, first take Sambhuti, the manifested world, which is subject to change. It is appearing as real. When knowledge is given, light is given, that reality has gone. So-called reality. When we read Atmabodha, their example is given. You are in deep sleep, and then you have a lot of dreams. You are somewhere in another place. You have forgotten everything that is in the present. You are in that past or future. So many varieties which you have never thought into your mind, it doesn't come. And you are enjoying. You are witnessing, you are seeing, you yourself are there. Look at the magic of the mind, the maya that it's created. What are dreams? You are seeing a false world. You are the actor, you are the director, you are the villain, you are the hero, everything. It goes on. How long? You don't know. 5 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, whole night. And all of a sudden, when the external influence of the samsara attacks you by the alarm, or somebody pushes you, hey, what you are doing? Sleeping still? Get up and wash your face and go to the railway station. Suddenly, that dream has melted away. Where it came, where it went, you will not be able to say. All that buildings and all the people and all your eating and walking and family, everything goes off in that flash. It has just gone back into its own shell. Then you see, where am I? I'm in this false world again. That also was false. And Vedanta says, if that idea can come in the waking state, then you are a Jivan Mukta. The waking state also you should feel, this is Maya, this is a drama. All of us are doing good acting. We are wearing masks, brother, son, wife, husband, officer, this, that is social drama. We are all fantastic actors. And we are lost in this acting, you see. So when the Guru Kripa, when the sadhana becomes intense and there is a flash, suddenly, what am I doing? Just like that, you woke up and found everything vanished and you laugh. Oh, where is America? Where is Domalguda? Where is the ocean and where is Hussain Sagar? We are back into this. We were somewhere maybe enjoying in the summer, 20-degree snowfall or 0-degree snowfall in Himalaya somewhere. But again you have to come back. So here, that is where Sambhuti, Asambhuti play the tricks. The manifested world and the unmanifested world. So subject and object appear as real. And when Upasana on Sambhuti and Asambhuti is combined, then the world, manifested world, becomes big zero. It is not there. It just vanishes away. The curtain, as it were, goes off. Sri Ramakrishna says, people are watching, have entered into a theatre. Olden times, at that time, Star Theatre, here and there, so many dramas were going on. Before the movie reels came, Sri Ramakrishna went to see Prahlada drama, Chaitanya drama by Girish Chandra Ghosh and his battalion team of actors. Curtain is there. So here people are going on talking, running here and there, eating, shouting. How long? As long as the curtain is down. And when the bell is given, the curtain is taken away, all are silent. All their talking has gone. Now the purpose for which they have come to see the drama has started. Chup chap. Similarly, our life should be. We are all talking, dancing, eating, running here and there, Because the curtain is there. The Maya, the illusion is there. Once gradually by sadhana the illusion reduces, the ignorance reduces, curtain is slowly removed, it's pulled up, then we see oneself. You see the Atma, you see Paramatma. You see yourself in everybody, as Swamiji said a few minutes back. You are I and I am you. Same mantra tells in the earlier shloka. Ekatvam anupashyataha ka shokaha ka mohaha. Where there is moha, where is shoka? When you see the Atman manifested everywhere. So to ratify that oneness, now in 6 shlokas, 3 for avidya vidya, 3 for sambhuti asambhuti, the sage, the great sage whom we do not know, has given us this mantras, has given us this, made us little come back to karma, karma and sadhana, rituals and upasanas, vidya vidya, and now he says manifested, unmanifested. So the world or sambhuti becomes zero or non-manifest, just melts back. So the upasaka, the sadhaka of this higher reality of immortality becomes aware of the truth. What is the aware of the truth? That from the unmanifest, the manifest has come. How does it come? Through a channel of desha, kala, nimitta. Time, space, causation. This is the channel with which the unmanifested has become the manifested. Remove the time, space, causation, then the unmanifested and manifested are one. So because we are in this space of this hall, we see this is different, outside that compound is different. And always we have got the watch in our wrist and going on saying, oh 6 o'clock, oh 6:05, 6:10. We are binding ourselves with the time. In meditation there is no time. You become kalatita. You become trigunatita. You become free from this bandha, granthi, chitjada granthi. So the Upanishad says, is aware of the truth that from the unmanifest, the manifest emanates, and that the manifested, the prapancham, goes back to the unmanifested reality, which is asambhuti. But by combination of sambhuti and asambhuti upasana, the sadhaka gets connected with the transcendental immanent reality, the one behind the many, through the combination or samuchaya upasana. Now next word important here is vinasha. Next word, vinasha. Sambhutincha vinashancha. Destruction, the word is. Vinasha means destruction or world of materialism. So when it is not seen in the 13 shlokas, how it is that this has popped up, vinasha? How to understand this confusing word, vinasha here, mrityu there. Again, Shankara Sharanam. Shankara Deshikame Sharanam. He alone has to save us. Because at the age of 16 he has written commentaries on the entire Upanishads. How much of brilliance he has got, how much of Guru Krupa, Vyasa Krupa that he has got, and Govinda Pada's Krupa that he has got. Wonderful. So he says, according to Shankara, the term vinasha in the first sentence and in the second sentence is sambhuti, or the manifested. Sambhuti means vinasha. That equivalent meaning we have to keep in mind. Why it is sambhuti? Vinasha is sambhuti. At the end of the kalpa, it merges into the asambhuti. That never forget. It is like involution, evolution. Going back and coming forward. It's like a cycle. Going inside, coming outside. Going inside, coming outside. Every day we are doing it physically. Are you not sleeping? Did you not sleep yesterday? Where were you when you are sleeping? Involved. You just went away inside. The mind melted. Right? And suddenly you woke up in the morning, evolution. Tonight again, please think. Sit on the bed and think. I am going inside, involving, involution. Morning, 6 o'clock, evolution. Creating new things, creating new desires, creating new toys. We are all children playing with toys. So every day this is going on. And put it in a higher perspective of spiritual evolution and involution. That is what we have to break. The cycle of evolving and involving, evolving and involving. Going back and going forward, going back and going forward. This cycle has to stop. How to stop? That is what the Vedantic message comes in the last shloka. So Vinasha is Sambhuti or the manifested, since it merges in the Asambhuti at end of the Kalpa. The idea here, Shankara says, the world of cause and effect is zero in its gross sense and in subtle sense. Avyakta, Vyakta. Avyakta is not manifested, but through time, space and causation is manifested, but this fellow also one day will die off. It will go back. Wave and the ocean. Wave and the ocean, ocean and the wave. Can you demark the wave and the ocean? No. But wave is temporarily real. It is appearing real. Just comes high wave and dashes against the shore and goes back. So we are all coming out. The universes and universes and universes are coming out. By the term death or mrityu used in this mantra above, it means transcending all limitations of consciousness. Natural to the state of ignorance. What is ignorance? The limitation within time, space and causation, Namarupa. It also means transcending all limitations. Natural to the state of ignorance. Vinasha iti. Next. By the perishing one. What is the perishing one? Hiranyagarbha. That is the firstborn in this creation. Hiranyagarbha, from Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara and others. Whatever is granted by Hiranyagarbha is of perishing nature. Hence it is called Vinasha. So by the upasana of Hiranyagarbha, meditation on Hiranyagarbha, the attainment of mystical powers is the benefit. Ashtasiddhis, Anima, Lagima, Garima, etc. And that is all subject to destruction. Last Sunday also I pointed out, Sri Ramakrishna discouraged this Siddhis business. Unnecessarily don't get involved with the Siddhis, etc. It is Vinasha only. It will take you to darkness, it will take to this samsara again. It will create ego, it will create lust, it will create so much of ahankaram that you will again be lost. So what is the purpose in getting all these siddhis? Some Sri Ramakrishna story comes in the gospel. One fellow, one pandit, he got so much of powers, siddhis. What is the siddhi? Walking on the waters. One of the siddhis is there in the Ashtasiddhi, just walking over the waters. Behind him another poor sadhaka came. He paid 50 paisa and went in boat. And this sadhaka is telling, all your life you have wasted your life for 50 paisa. Your value of walking the water is only 50 paisa. See, I have given it 50 paisa, I am going by boat happily. What have you achieved? So, Sri Ramakrishna foo-fooed all this Ashtasiddhi business and say, I want mother. You want mother or mother's toys? You decide. So he said, when I have the mother herself, the Jagannatha herself, he is talking to me, is giving me everything. Why should I run behind her gifts? I don't want. I want mother. So, by the upasana of the Hiranyagarbha, all these Ashtasiddhis, which is the result or phalam, will be destroyed. So, Vishesha Rupam is this Prapancha. In Vedanta, we get this idea. It's a very special form. We have defined this as a flask. Now, Nama is given, Rupa is given. This is a mic stand. this is a table, this is a camera, that is a tube light. Nama Rupa, Nama Rupa, Nama Rupa. It's a Vishesha Prapancham that we have created in our mind. And this Vishesha Prapancham, for the time being, it is Sat. It is existing. I am seeing you, you are seeing. I am seeing the building, I am seeing the chairs, I am seeing the trees, mountains, everything, Sat. For the time being, just it is there. Like a dream, it is there. Afterwards, it vanishes. Another form is general or Samanya form, which is Akasha, space, which is also mere existence. Okay? Akasha and this Vishesha Prapancha. Both are subject to destruction. Both are classified as death or mrityu here because both do not have prajna, consciousness. Now, last sentence you see. Vinashena mrityum tirtva asambhutya amritam ashnute. By the destruction of vinasha, death of vinasha, then by asambhuti you get immortality. Due to three important words. Vinasha, mrityu, amritatva. This is to be understood properly. Attains immortality, amritam ashnute. With the new perspective gained by the combined upasana of the unmanifested, leading to absorption into the prakriti, that is the unmanifested, which is denoted as immortality or amritam ashnute. Always think this 14th shloka, 14th mantra is talking about combined upasana. That example I will get, it will be clear to you. So the mantras 9 to 14, 3 shlokas of Vidya Vidya, 3 shlokas of Sambhuti Asambhuti is for our understanding because they dealing with Krama Mukti or gradual process of Mukti through Karma and Upasana, not direct realization. But Kaschid Dhiraha Pratyagatmanam Aikshat Avritta Chakshu Amritatva Micham, says Kathoparishad. A great man, a realized man. What did he do? He desired immortality only. He is not bothered of Vidya and Avidya separately, he combined it. And he got the moksha. Amritatva Mashnute. Amritatva Michan, here Amritatva Mashnute. He is the great man. He is the Satpurusha. He is the Mahapurusha who is involved in a combined upasana of Sat and Chit and attains immortality. Between truth and consciousness, existence and consciousness he combines and he attains the immortality. A live example comes in Sri Ramakrishna's life. What was Sri Ramakrishna's first upasana? Dvaita upasana. Praying to the mother. Mother, where are you? Mother, where are you? Mother, where are you? So went on praying, 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 and that he became one with the mother and mother's realization. And afterwards he could not forget the mother. For him everything was the mother. He saw everything as the mother. A cat is the mother, the Maturnath is the mother, the buildings are the mother, the dome is the mother, everything mother, mother, he could not forget. Then comes Advaita Upasana. Totapuri comes. Says you are the fit candidate by your body language, by your mind purity. I can understand that you are the fit candidate for Advaita Sadhana. Will you accept sannyasa and follow the Advaita Upasana? I will ask my mother and come. For him it is the highest principle, Prakriti. The supreme Prakriti, Para Prakriti, which we shall sing after a few minutes. Prakritim Paramam. Para Prakriti is the divine mother. And then he goes. Mother says, yes, go ahead. You practice that also. Totapuri, I brought him for you only. She gives a stamp of authority. Then he says, mother agreed, mother agreed. Then what he could not do? He could not remove the mother. His upasana was stuck up at that level. I am not able to give up mother, he shouted. What to do? Totapuri comes, presses in the Bhrumadhya, He awakens the Agna Chakra, and then with the axe of knowledge cuts the mother, cuts that Prakriti, and it merges in the Supreme Being. For 3 days and 3 nights, he is in that oneness, beyond all this. So Sri Ramakrishna combined the two upasanas and attained the highest truth. So in that way, his own examples are there about next sloka also, which we shall take up next Sunday. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.